When does my home isolation end? This is one of the commonly asked questions by many patients. When you can be around others after you had COVID 19, it depends on various factors and different situations. If you had symptoms and tested positive for COVID 19, so you must stay home until you fulfill these three criteria or three conditions. First is at least 10 days should have passed since your symptoms first started, and you shouldn't have fever for at least 3 days without the use of medicines that reduces fever like paracetamol. Third is most of your symptoms should have improved. For example, if you had cough or breathlessness, most of your symptoms should have improved. When you fulfill all these criteria, you should be good to release from self isolation. I'll give you some examples. For example, if someone starts experiencing symptoms on December 1st, so 10 days would be December 11th. So they need to be in self isolation till December 11th. That's the minimum. And by 12th, if they don't have any symptoms and most of the symptoms are improved, and if they don't have fever for at least 3 days without the use of fever reducing medications, then they should be able to end their isolation. I'll give you another example. Suppose if someone starts having symptoms on May 3rd and they get tested on May 5th, so they need to be in self isolation for at least May 13th. So minimum is 10 days. By May 14th, if they don't have any fever for 3 days and if most of their symptoms are improved, then after May 14th, they can end their home isolation. Suppose by May 14th, if their symptoms are not improved, then it's very important that they need to continue their isolation for a few more days until they do not have symptoms. Suppose if someone has severe illness and they're hospitalized and they have received oxygen therapy, then their period of self isolation would continue for a longer period of time. Sometimes it can take up to 20 days. So please follow the advice of your doctors in that case. Suppose if someone has a weak immune system, either because of diseases or medications, or if someone is on cancer chemotherapy, even in those conditions, they need to isolate for a longer period of time. In these situations, please follow the advice and instructions of your physician.